God every day, he turned my life around. I was living fast, didn't think that I'd make it out. In the liquor and the pills, man, I could have been drowned. I was struggling, but you couldn't even tell I was down. I had to break down to break ground, but anxiety had me way down, like way down. Blessed every day I didn't take my life. Now I get to look deep in my daughter's eyes. I don't care about the money or cars. Me, I wake up every day and give thanks to God. He was there for me when everything got hard. Never thought I would ever even make it this far, but I knew that
someday I'll be free from all the stress, 'cause I made my life a mess. And someday I'll break all these chains that hold me down. I'ma turn my life around.
I shouldn't be here right now, should've been 6 feet. But for whatever reason, I know God picked me. I did things I'm not proud of, please forgive me. And to my fans, thank you for the love that y'all give me. Woke up with anxiety, devil inside of me. I know that he would lie to me, but I ain't fighting me. I remember every day living like it was my last. Living fast, didn't even give a damn if I crashed. Fast forward, got a wife and kids, and I got a whole lot of life to live. And I got a whole lot of love to give. Everybody has a purpose, you just gotta find it.
Someday I'll be free from all the stress, 'cause I made my life a mess. And someday I'll break all these chains that hold me down. I'ma turn my life around.
I don't know what that light is. Good morning. I know, right? I've never seen that light before, ever. Ever. I'm trying to figure out what the hell that is. Good morning. That's wild. I know there's not a house up there.
Welcome in springtime with
Thank you for
Hellman's
the population.
delicious classic deviled
And the
eggs.
heart meat. Let's go.
I'm gonna keep my head held high and never let no one bring me down. All of the problems in my life, I promise myself I won't back down. I'm never gonna break it, no. I'm never gonna break it, no. I'll push myself through every single low. My life is worth the fight, and now I know.
Hey, from the ashes I rise, I'm beating my demons. I'm not scared to look them all right in their eyes. Been to the bottom, was almost forgotten. Now Satan can't touch me, the higher I climb. Would look to the sky. When something went wrong in my life, I was yelling at God, asking why. Now I know everything I went through was for a bigger purpose, 'cause it all turned out fine. The more that I grow, the more that my old friends are staying the same. No selling my soul. So thankful for God that he gave me the strength. Let's have a toast. I shouldn't even be here today. Made a promise to myself I won't break.
I'm gonna keep my head held high, never let no one bring me down. All of the problems in my life, I promise myself I won't back down. I'm never gonna break it, no. I'm never
DMs are open if
break it, no. I'll push myself through every single low. My life is worth the fight, and now I know.
I'll never back down to any of the struggles I find in my path. Man, I almost drowned. My heart, it was getting so cold of the world on my shoulders. It felt like it's thousands of pounds. Was lost, now I'm found. Was searching for something I could never find. I left my old town. I looked in the mirror and didn't like what I was seeing, but then I changed my life around. All I went through supposed to be. Now I know the truth, and now I feel like I can finally breathe. Got nothing to prove to ain't no one else but me, and I thank God I'm finally free.
Did you hear that? I ain't got nothing to prove to no one. For real, for real. To prove shit to no one. Ain't nobody lives our lives.
I'm gonna keep my head held high, never let no one bring me down. All of the problems in my life, I promise myself I won't back down. I'm never gonna break it, no. I'm never gonna break it, no. I'll push myself to every single low. My life is worth the fighting, now I know. I made it this far, I'm not giving up. Sometimes you gotta know when enough is enough. And that's when you fight with all you got. This life ain't for the weak, gotta toughen up. I'm gonna keep my head held high, never let no one bring me down. All of the problems in my life, I promise myself I won't back down. Won't back down.
It's a good one. I never heard that one before. Thank you, Amy, for lighting up my gift gallery.
Protein never tasted this good. Like, ever.
And for real, for
So,
not
are
being
you
scared of
Cousin
me.
Bill's son? Actually, I am your niece's Clearview expert.
And after helping us.
I know, right? Yeah, it's beautiful this morning. He outdoes himself every morning.
When I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows. Where I feel free
Good
to let
morning.
things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and feel that hole. It's He, myself, and I. On that lonely dirt road, I needed somewhere to take my mistakes. I didn't want my family to see me cry. They'll never know I'm carrying all of this weight, dealing with the pressure of trying to provide. No sign of struggle can show on my face. They ask if I'm okay, I just flash them a smile. Fire up that engine to take me away. I'm speeding through emotions with every mile. On that road is where I find my peace. I remember Daddy told me about some times like
Let's go,
these.
Gemini.
On that road is where my mind's at. I keep driving like a wave, injecting changes. When I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows. Where I feel free to let things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and feel that hole. It's He, myself, and I. On that lonely dirt road, I tried my best to plant the seeds and then I watered everything that was in my life. But as a man, the only flowers that you get are when you're 6 feet under on the day you die. I think I feel the pain my father felt, it's finally sinking in. Looking back, all I see is his eyes. He said that house is not a home unless you build it on respect, with some kids and a loving wife. If these walls could talk, I bet they say it's all my fault, that I don't try hard, that I ain't man enough, that I ain't standing up, that I just burn everything that my hands touch. If these walls could talk, I bet they say I'm to blame, that I'm the one who put myself inside of all of these chains, that my addictive personalities will bring them away, and that I hurt myself by staying quiet and not explaining. And now I'm broken
in places I can't even see. I know there's gotta be a heaven, cause the hell that's in me. It's taking a dangerous toll, and I'm paying with all of my soul. When I need space, that's where I go. A place to escape that nobody knows. Where I feel free to let things go and face this evil that burdens my soul. I bring my hatred, I pack my pain, all the emotions I cannot explain. It's where I found God and fill that hole. It's He, myself, and I on that lonely dirt road.
So grateful for God.
I can go. I'm not far from home.
For everything He's given me and everything He's taken away.
I'm safe. When I'm with you, I'm safe. Oh, on that lonely dirt road.
We've done it, Mabel. We put this in to this.
How's everybody doing this morning? Everybody good?
only one thing to do.
We party.
Right now.
You're not your mistakes. You're not your past. You're every time you got back up when nobody thought you would.
I'm good.
When the world tried to break me down, I rose from the ashes, never hit the ground. Yeah, my heart's got cracks, but it still beats loud. I'm built from broken, and I'm proud. I was raised in the shadows where the hope felt thin, where the nights got cold and the fear crept in. Had a head full of doubts and a heart so bruised, but I learned real quick how to heal my wounds. All the times I fell, all the tears I cried.
Yeah, I gotta take my mom to the hospital, and then I gotta take her to her dialysis this morning. That's why I'm up early. I gotta leave at 8. Just gotta get that results back for that test. Thank you for that test that she had done with her arm yesterday. Good morning.
When the world tried to break me down, I rose from the ashes, never hit the ground. Yeah, my heart's got cracks, but it still beats loud. I'm built from broken.
Oh, excuse me. Good morning.
I've been lied to, used, left out in the cold, but the pain never owned my soul. Every promise they broke, every door they closed, made me stronger than they'll ever know. See, I'm proof you can rise when you feel so small. When the dreams fade out and your back's to the wall. Yeah, the hurt runs deep, but the love runs deeper. I'm alive, I'm a fighter, I'm a true believer.
Oh, cheeks. Bummer.
We all bleed.
I ain't been on favorite in forever.
We all try. Don't you ever think that you're less than whole. You're a story of strength they never told.
That. Did you hear that? Hear that lyric?
Don't you ever think that you're less than whole. You're a story of strength they never told.
Yeah, I was probably in bed. I go to bed early.
When the world tried to break me down, I rose from the ashes, never hit the ground. Yeah, my heart's got cracks, but it still beats loud. I'm built from broken, and I'm proud. When the world
You hear that? Built from broken, and I'm proud.
rose from the ashes, never hit the ground. Yeah, my heart's got cracks, but it still beats loud. I'm built from broken, and I'm proud. Every scar is a reminder you survived.
Oh,
Every bruise is a lesson in disguise.
oof.
You're built from broken, and that makes you unstoppable.
Unstoppable. It's because God's always been on our side.
I just wanna with you. Baby, can I build souls with you? Build soul with you.
Kiki. I know, right? I was full last night, wasn't it?
Got a nigga feeling like this.
Was it a full moon last night, Kiki? Thank you for the hard on. You know what? That's one thing I feel bad for. Like, I'm on this account because this is my main account, but my other accounts hit. I hate that you have to heart me. You guys heart me on both my accounts.
I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs and ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I pray to God in hopes he would reply to me. He'll wash away any demons that are inside of me. But after all this, don't know if there's any fight in me. So hold me close and don't ever lose sight of me. I read my life for the devil and now I'm so alive. He offered me fame and riches to blow up overnight. I turned my back on the darkness as God opened my eyes. Got down and prayed, he'd save me from my own demise. I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah,
what if heaven was hell and vice versa? Would you partake in the evil? Team up with demons, deceiving people to see him hurt. I believe in God, though I ain't seen him in person. Know the devil's lurk.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that lyric? Wow, that was deep. Where's that lyric at? That lyric was deep.
Working, trying to see who gon' worship. The world is.
He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I pray to God in hopes he would reply to me. He'll wash away any demons that are inside of me. But after all this, don't know if there's any fight in me. So hold me close and don't ever lose sight of me. I read my life for the devil and now I'm so alive. He'd offer me fame and riches to blow up overnight. I turned my back on the darkness as God opened my eyes.
What if heaven was hell and vice versa? Would you partake in the evil, team up with the demons? Yeah.
Got down and prayed, he saved me from my own demise. I never seen God's eyes, but I've seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah,
what if heaven was hell and vice versa? Would you partake in the evil? Team up with demons, deceiving people to see him hurt. I believe in God, though I ain't seen him in person. Know the devil's lurking, he working, trying to see who gon' worship. The world is full of division. They twisted all the religions, created mental victims, so they stay enslaved to the system. Indoctrinated generations can't escape the agenda. It's time we change how we live and start educating our children.
I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the burbs to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Yeah, yeah, I never seen them, but I know that they watching me like I'm a Cena. I'm trying to be cleaner, but the devil keep dancing around my arena, trying to get me to Lena, trying to come in between us. But he is not Ike and I'm not Tina. See, I won't eat the cake cause I don't want the lake. I don't play with gasolina. I'm grinning, no sin, and he wrote the end from the beginning, and that's why I'm winning. The devil got me spinning, trying to fold me like I'm linen, but I ain't up in it. The world keep on trying to seep in. The devil throw me in a deep end. I got Jesus, I ain't never sinking. I'm swimming, yeah. I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the birth to
Mama 3, I had to dip out here and there. Had to take my time out, for sure.
Quite like what I felt in his eyes. Introduced himself as Lucifer. I already knew him cause I was used to the scripture saying just who he was. Satan was growing up. Every child of the father, every mind, every life, every sister and brother. He said, I'll give you the world, I'll make you royalty. I told him, get behind me, Satan, you're not new to me.
I never seen God's eyes, but I seen the devil's. He walks with man on earth at different levels. He knows the king we serve, so he hates and meddles and prays that we all burn and turn to rebels. He tried to get my soul, but I'll never settle. I walk this lonely road from the birth to ghettos. I'll take the gift bestowed and return a vessel. I am the one they chose. Hey, hey, hey.
Father, I've been looking for a blessing. Spiritually fighting in this war, it got me stressing. And bad thoughts take over like cancer. But God, I know you on the inside.
I had a friend take himself out in 7th grade. About maybe a month before he did it, he got into a fight with a teacher, and we was all in class, and he started fighting with his teacher, like pushing and shoving, and then all of a sudden, chairs and desks started getting thrown. We all ran out of the classroom, and less than a month later, he was gone. Never said anything about, to me anyways. I mean, we were close, but maybe not close, but you never know. They don't scream it. They don't cry, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. They just do it. Every experience I've ever had with that, they never, you sat and wondered, why didn't I see? Why didn't I see? Why didn't I notice? Why didn't, you know what I mean? And then years later, my daughter ended up going through the same thing. She was friends with these twins, beautiful girls, so happy and energetic and always smiling. Cheerleaders, I mean, beautiful girls. And the one walked out during lunch, walked 2 blocks up the hill, stood in front of a train. That rocked the whole community. We just didn't understand. I still couldn't understand, because you got this bitch out here talking shit on my old man right now, but yet I've heard her talk shit on somebody's attempt. It was fake. So you're going to tell me some people out here can fake shit about cancer, DV, and suicide, and you're going to tell me that lie bitches ain't out there lying in the real world about some shit? Like, out here crying on a fucking live. People down in the chat, how much do you need? Rents too? Oh, okay. Stop it right now. Look, I'm trying real hard to remain positive and nice and to not go low. My street side's wanting the surface really. So I have been doing the things that I need to do for me, which is prayer and leaning on my we, and she's scared the fuck out of me, y'all. Now look, she'll sit there until she, like, I get up, and she'll start fucking with everything up on that table because I ain't opened up the window yet. She'll not start knocking shit off. Okay, hold on. Alright, here. Shit. Oh, you want out? You need out? You want your window open? Which one is it? Ah! Listen, Okay, you ain't got. You want out. All right, come on. You want out? Okay, look, I'm not messing with you right now. Trying to beat me up already? It's too early in the morning. Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't know what she wants. She's a little harder to understand what she wants. Now, if she wanted out, she would have went straight to the door. Excuse me. And I think Maya needs out, so we're going to walk out there here right now. Maya, I got you. You going out or no? What you doing? I know you need out. What is it? Come on. Listen, hurry up and go. This ain't the long one. Go pee and get your ass back here. Hurry up. Hurry up, Maya. Hurry up. Wait, what? Hold on. Close your eyes. Go potty. Hurry up. Your cat is bipolar too? Yeah, listen, she ain't bipolar with my old man, though. She is not bipolar with my husband. Is that touching your anus? Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Touching my anus. How are you doing? I thought you hated me and left me forever. Because that happens sometimes. Some people just leave because they just, you know what I'm saying? Not that they hate me, but. Oh. Touching your anus. Where are you? Am I muted? I can't tell. Hold on. Oh, shit, it's cold. I'm not. Nope. Okay, good. Oh, my intestines aren't feeling good. I need to do my colonoscopy. And then it goes away. Then it's gone. We got some beautiful colors this morning, that's for sure. Oh, let me see. Rare of breed. I love him. I love him. Him. The pill. Alright, I have to remember that, but it all depends on what my insurance covers.
helpless. Lord, will you work it out? I know we tend to carry heavy burdens. He told us we don't have to carry it though. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. Lay it down, you need to let it go. We bury things that we don't like to face. I'm here to tell you that we're not so different. The difference is there's a lesson in it. Question being who will listen.
Shit, this is our early morning. We ain't out here joyriding right now, dude.
Got back on the throne, that's a lesson. You can't do this here alone. You can't do this here alone. Right there in the middle of it all, you met me. Down in the mud, you pulled me out. I thought that my debt was too high to forgive. Then you told me your blood had a bigger account. Forgiven. Life is a beautiful thing if you really slow down and you learn to be grateful. Listen, I wasted too many days trying to get my own way. All I got was more anxious. Get it, give it away and get freedom. One day you can wake up and know that you need them. If that is a day, then you better get ready, cause everything else gonna take a back seat. I was too stubborn to make a decision for years, as long as I even remember. And that's when I read that his grace is sufficient. It hit like a brick. He's all that I need. He's all that I need. Feel that pressure. Let it change your heart. Let it make you better. Open up those letters. Believe and repent, you will live forever. Hey, feel that pressure. Let it change your heart. Let it make you better. Open up those letters. You will live forever. I felt the pressure. Too much pressure. Trying to do it on my own. Never had peace in my life till I got back on the throne. That's a lesson. That's a lesson. You can't do this here alone. You can't do it. You can't do this here alone. If you feel pressure, too much pressure, trying to do it on your own, you won't have peace in your life till you got back on the throne. That's a lesson. That's a lesson. You can't do this here alone. You can't do this here alone. Hey.
My George covered it, so I bet yours will too. So you didn't have to do a drink at all? You didn't have to do a drink at all? Because I know there were, sometimes there was a solution that I drank, like a little thing that I would drink about this big, and then I would do the prep drink, like the gallon water. And then probably a couple years after that, okay. And then after that, I took two pills and then drank all this stuff. You just had to drink lots of regular water, not that solution mix? Huh. Yeah, well, he knows how I am with the prep, so I always ask, is there anything new besides that shit that you give me? Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to be asking about that, because he knows that I had trouble getting that solution down. Shoot, the one prep, I didn't even get, I knew I didn't get everything out. And he knew it by my scope. But they always check around that ulceration area where I had my bowel reconstruction. Since somebody wants to say, she's not, what's your disability? Bitch, fuck out of my face. Worry about your own shit, because that's what I started to do. But do I talk about some shit up on this internet? Yeah, because this is my fucking distraction. See what yours is. You had a prep, 2-day prep? What the fuck? I had a 2-day prep this time? Nuh-uh. Yeah, I couldn't do a 2-day prep. I know, like, the day before, you're not supposed to eat certain things. There's a list of stuff. Stay away from red drinks, and I stay away from red drinks anyways. But, nuts and... When my insides start feeling a certain way, I start limiting what I eat anyways. Oh, yeah. That citrate. Huh. What is this one? Yes, fucking weird. Enter at your own risk here because I married my husband.
I'm calling on the Lion of Judah. Jesus, I know you hear me. Face of my accusers, I pick up my sword and
You know what, though? I do have to say thank you. I have to say thank you. Just like years ago, when it finally came out and one of my trolls brought it forward, I thanked my troll. I said, thank you. You brought it to the app, and now I could get, beyond it. I knew there was going to be judgments. I knew there was, right? But I don't really care about, certain people. They could go ahead and believe what they fucking want to believe. But then here I am, years later, and I'm thanking you again because what you did is you brought people together. You brought people together. You brought me somebody who has pretty much gone through the same thing that I have. And you brought another, a true victim in the case. He wasn't at first. He wasn't at first. He was most definitely the one sitting locked up. But it was found later to be that he was the true victim. It's not totally, oh my God, never. Well, then you're closed-minded. You're definitely closed-minded. And I don't fuck with closed-minded people. That's why, hence, I never fucked with you. And you ain't never sat here.
I'm calling on the Lion of Judah. Jesus, I know you hear me now. Staring in the face of my accusers, I pick up my sword and I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
Wait, go back. I'll be right back.
No, I won't back down. Let them hear me now. Lord, I won't back down. And the walls around me started to crumble, but here I stand on solid ground. Shoes of peace, oh Lord, you got me walking. In your presence is where I'm found. But he couldn't swing that cleaver. Deception by confusion, not me in Christ, I'm a true believer. He picked me up when I was down bad and I couldn't see him. He put his breath into my lungs and my heart started beating. And that's the first time that I ever felt the love of Jesus. The blood he shed upon that cross for me, I couldn't believe it. The stone was rolled away and that empty grave tells me I need him. They said that I was chasing dreams, but they was wrong, I'm chasing Jesus. I'm calling on the Lion of Judah. Jesus, I know you hear me now. Staring in the face of my accusers, I pick up my sword and I won't back down. No, I won't back down. Let them hear me now. Lord, I won't back down.
Can you hear me now?
And the walls around me started to crumble, but here I stand on solid ground.
Who shares a personal story of trauma and healing? Thank you, AI. Have you talked to IO lately? Trauma dumping, trauma dumping, trauma dumping, trauma dumping, trauma dumping. We go back? I got my main back tonight at 11:30 after a week. Holy shit, a whole week? I got hit with 3 days. I showed my Ohio lottery scratchy ticket.
Ese mismo delicioso sabor de Louisiana que a todos les encanta de nuestro pollo.
I think I'm gonna roll them right into an Ohio lottery instead of buying more scratchy tickets.
I ain't perfect and I don't claim to be. Lord, I just thank you for working on me. Ever since you set me free.
And you lost the appeal? Ain't nobody watching them appeal. Ain't nobody paying attention to them appeals, I swear. I just talked about what I would do if I won the lottery. Alright, well, let me. Alright, I'm gonna. It's gonna be a cranky morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and then I'll be back because I'm not 18 plus, and I'm gonna take a ride, so I gotta be 18 plus, so I gotta reset anyways. Thank you for watching. I mainly came on to show this. Hold on. Well, not that exactly. Hold on. Where'd it go? That from this morning. The sun ain't even up yet. But I want to thank you to my haters, because you brought some people together. For real. And that's usually what happens. That's usually what happens, because I'm a firm believer of taking a lesson out of something, right? And trying to make a positive out of a horrible situation, right? That's how I've gotten through all my shit. But like last night with that tragic story. One thing I did want to get up and say, but then I didn't. I fell asleep. But if you are if you have children, and a divorce happens, or a separation happens, or incarceration or rehab or whatever, you never know when you're going to need a signature from the other side. So my best solution for that is to go and seek the custody, because I had to chase somebody around for a signature, and I refuse to do that anymore. So I made sure to have the custody papers drawn up, and judge agreed to zero thingy right now, because they weren't making good decisions for themselves. And I didn't feel like chasing nobody around for a signature. But yeah, last night we was talking about a young woman whose daughter was being bullied, and tried to take herself, and wasn't successful, but is now currently on life support, and it's not a good scenario. And I believe the husband is incarcerated, and he's not agreeing to stuff. So it's a sad situation. It really is. But you don't think that some things are going to happen, right? Right? I know in my 20 years in recovery that I have learned from people's relapses. I'm like, I would be like, what happened? What'd you do? What wasn't you doing? What wasn't you doing? Okay, wasn't praying. Then I stopped working on his tips. Didn't reflect. Wasn't grateful. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. So utterly grateful. Oh. But I didn't know. He won't sign off on it, I guess. I don't know. I didn't hear that part. When I dipped out, I don't know if they covered that part or not. But I guess he needs 2 parent signatures. I know when my father was passing away, when he was in the hospital, he wanted a feeding tube. They kept on putting a feeding tube in, and he kept on ripping it out. I said, one, put it in the stomach, or don't do it no more, because obviously he don't want that. He keeps ripping it out 3 times, and you coming in with the 4th one. Get the fuck out of here. But being I wasn't his biological daughter, I couldn't do anything at all. Even though I was listed as one beneficiary, and I was listed as his daughter on his labor pay, his union job pay, he just, But he cashed all that out, man. He had fun before he died, and I'm so grateful. He did a bunch of stuff on his bucket list. The last car he bought, he just bought because he always wanted one, and he never even got to drive it. We put a mattress in the back, and we chauffeured him around, and then he passed away like a month later. But I'll be back. I'm going to go reset, get on 18. But I need like 20 minutes, half hour. We're going to take a ride. But thank you for hanging out with the sun. Well, the sun ain't rose yet. Unless it's out there behind a cloud. I don't know. But thank you for all the mwah. Adam went to skydive. Adam went to skydive. And I'm about to make that happen. You're going to skydive? That is not on my bucket list. I was going to do it when I had 5 years clean, and I went, never mind. Are you? Really? Oh, my God. See, then I was thinking about, what do I got to do with my teeth? I got to skydive denture-free. I ain't risking losing them bitches and them flying out because I'm going, ah! And I don't think the glue is strong enough. I don't think the glue would be strong enough. So I would have to go denture-free. All right, I gotta go. I'll be back. I'm not, but yeah, let's go. That's exciting, but not me. I thought about it, and me and Britt almost did it. Me and Britt. I couldn't get past the dentures at first because I wanted to video it, but yeah, I'd definitely be gumming it because I wasn't losing my dentures dropping down to the sky. All right, bye.